Hello, Gary Moat from Burnt Out Rick.
Hello.
Listen, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing great.
This is weird because usually I talk to you on the radio and to see your face, it's just lovely. We're here to talk about Bonfest. We're here to talk about Bonfest. Unfortunately, this year it is going virtual once again. Now, you should have been playing in the tent. No, you played was it the town hall you did a couple of years back?
Yeah, the wonderful town hall,
That
smashing. What a
you
gig.
got a really great reception that night. Really great.
Yeah, amazing. One of the best gigs we've ever played. I mean, we were just over it and blown away by it. What a
And really,
crowd.
last year you should have been moved up to the main tent down at the actual venue, but obviously got cancelled. But I do believe a little birdie called Claire told me that you've been asked to hopefully do Bonfest live in 2022.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, they asked us way back last year when they knew it wasn't going to happen and said we'll just move it on.
Yeah.
And let's hope that, fingers crossed, we do make it.
Fingers crossed we do get some kind of normality back. Now, memories of AC/DC and Bonfest, was that the first time you had played at Bonfest?
Oh yeah, definitely. Even the first time I'd been there, I'd never been as just to watch the bands or anything, and obviously you had heard all about it and knew that it was growing and just getting bigger.
Yeah, it's so massive now. Yeah,
you've got to get there and play at that gig. So as soon as we said, okay, any chance, it was like, yeah, on you come, and we were like, yeah, come on, bring it on.
So obviously you are a big fan of AC/DC and Bon Scott. Your favourite track, an AC/DC track that you love?
Oh, I don't know, anything, Gone Shooting, just things from that sort of era, really.
A lot of people that listen to Burnt Out, a lot of people that listen to Burnt Out Wreck, they do say that you have got that a wee bit of Bon Scott sound about you. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's just in my voice and the way that obviously they influenced me in their songwriting. Malcolm playing rhythm guitar, and as a little kid growing up, you just latch onto it and think, oh, this is great, but it never leaves you. So then I'm stuck with it. It's a curse. It's a curse, I tell you.
No, because it is. I mean, I do know that when I'm doing the radio, I get a lot of requests for Burnt Out Wreck, and yeah, I mean the album This Is Hell is just a brilliant album. It's just awesome. So what about one of the highlights when you did play Bonfest, apart from the crowds, what was one of the highlights for you?
Just being there and seeing it all, really, and just obviously seeing the crowd. But we brought our own piper with us, and he got a standing ovation at the end.
What was his name? Was that Greg? What was his name again?
No, I can't. Off the top of my head, I forgot his name. But
I'm trying to think if that was Greg. I remember seeing him. No, that was good. Yeah, that really got the crowd going.
No, we didn't. That was nothing to do with Bonfest. We actually got a hold of that man myself, and I'm very sorry for forgetting your name, mate. By the
way, we'll check that and we'll put that in later, because someone is bound to have a clip of that somewhere. We'll try and find it. And obviously for 2022, do you think you'll ask him back? Yeah.
Well, everybody seemed to think that we should have played a long way at the top, because we had a piper, and they were baffled because we didn't. But that was never the intention. It was just to pipe us on and pipe us off, as it were.
Just a nice touch, because he had all the gear on as well. He had all the gear.
Yeah, and everybody went mental for him, obviously, as they would. It's Scotland, So on he went, and he was very emotional after it, and so were we, because it was just fantastic.
Yeah, because there's so many people right around the world that come over for Bonfest. It's grown so much. There's thousands and thousands of people that come from all different countries. So I mean, who was one of your highlights at Bonfest that stood out for you?
I can only say us, because I've never seen anybody else play.
Oh, did you not get down? Did you not get down to the tent?
No, we made it down to get a picture taken by Bon Scott there in the statue.
Oh yeah, that's a must. That's a must.
Yeah, no, it's quite simply, we live down in England, and it was just it took us all our time to get there for that time for the gig, and then by the time you get the gear away, and we had to go back because we have to drive back again. It's just,
well,
it's
next
bananas.
year Well, when next year when Bonfest is on, you really need to stay a few days, because the atmosphere, even just walking around the town in Kirriemuir, it's just such a great atmosphere. I'm sure you'll love it.
Definitely. I think it'd be dangerous for myself and lads, you know. Don't let us live in Kirriemuir with beer, you know.
Listen,
We'll
did you ever actually see Bon Scott singing live? Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. I seen him. You know, the first time I seen him, I think it was 15 or 16 when AC/DC first came over to the UK, and then every time they came, we went to see them in the Apollo, and you know, just young kids just running around trying to get backstage and stuff.
And did you ever manage to get back? Did you ever manage to get back? No.
No, I was too scared of the bouncers because they were buggers, you know. They just have you by the ear and throw you out the door. I don't want to miss the rest of the gig, like, you know.
When was the last time you actually seen Bon Scott singing live then? Could you remember?
No, way back. You know, whenever the last gig that they played before he passed away, obviously, you know, that would have been the last time I've seen them, you know, because I've seen them every time. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he is one of the best frontmen ever.
Yeah,
I mean, Brian Johnson's great as well, but obviously we're talking about Bon Scott. But as a front man, he was just amazing. I never got to see him live either, but I love the music.
Yeah, I mean, his voice and just the pure naughtiness in his eyes, you know, and his lyrics, you know, everything was just incredible. The only thing that he couldn't do was dance, you know. I mean, the guy had no rhythm. The girl had the rhythm, obviously.
The girl had the rhythm, yeah. No,
you know, he just ran about that stage like a Duracell bunny.
The charisma on stage. Yeah, always fun to watch. I mean, even looking back on the old videos and stuff, always fun to watch. And I mean, Angus, was it just last week he turned 66? He's just awesome with that guitar. The energy and adrenaline that guy has is unreal.
Yeah. I mean, the first time we seen them was in the town hall in Glasgow, you know, and nobody knew who AC/DC were really, you know. They'd heard a few things maybe on radio or that, you know, reading about it in the sounds, I suppose, but you know, that place was mobbed and that place got wrecked that night, you know. Nobody knew. They had one usher in there, an old boy with a whole kit on, the whole suit, big long coat and a hat. He got the hat punched off him, you know. Get down off those chairs. That never happened, you know. Angus is away up high, and that's when he still had a lead, so he wasn't cordless then, you know.
Oh, right enough, like, yeah.
It was crazy, you know. Just crazy.
That is so when he gets on Bon Scott's shoulders and just goes around the crowd, right enough, as you say, years ago that it wasn't cordless, so the wire would be everywhere. Great memories of seeing AC/DC live though. So it must be quite a joy for you to play Bonfest then.
Yeah, most definitely, you know. I mean, it's just great. We seem to go down well every time we come up to Scotland, and you know, the Bonfest thing is attracting, like you say, people from all over the world, and you really do have to come and see it for yourself in Scotland because it's just unbelievable, you know.
Oh, it's just awesome.
It's a marvellous gig, just a marvellous event, totally.
Gary, before you go, I know that Burnout Record doing some ciders and beers and whiskey. You want to give it a wee plug?
Okay, right, everybody. So yeah, Burnout Record, we've got our own cider, 6% cider, from the Watkin Cider Company. Don't know if you can see it or no, but yeah, it tastes brilliant.
I'm loving the labels as well. It looks nice.
And we've also got a 7% ale from the Limestone Brewery. And also from the Limestone Brewery, we have a beer spirit, and it's 41%.
Ooh, I love
it. It's got a fantastic label on it. Aye. It's just great, and it tastes brilliant, this stuff, you know.
Yeah. You'll have to get some up at Bonfest 2022.
Well, yeah, Bonfest, get in touch with the breweries guys, you know, and I'm sure they'll send you a few boxes. It comes, they sell it in bottles and they sell it in boxes, so they sell it in a bag and a box, you know, so you can get 20 litres of this stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
we could run like a little raffle. We could run a raffle at Bonfest.
Oh, well, you know, it's all out there. It's not in my shed, it's in a brewery somewhere.
That's good. It looks good. It looks really professional.
That's
I've
very good. Very
never
good.
tasted it. You'll have to bring up some up to Kirriemuir and we'll get a wee taster. Right, cheers, Gary. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. Bye.